In a triangle whose angles have the measures of 30, 60, and 90, the lengths of the sides opposite these angles can be represented by x, x root 3, and 2x respectively. This is the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. Over here, we have an example of a 30, 60, 90 triangle. X will always be across from a 30-degree angle. X root 3 will always be across from the 60-degree angle. And that means that 2x will be the hypotenuse, or what is across from the right triangle angle. Action. For example 1, we have triangle ABC. Find AB and BC. It's your turn to try to solve it. Now for the solution. AB equals 15 root 3 and BC equals 15. You have to find the missing angle first, and if you do 180, because every triangle has the sum of their angles is 180 degrees, minus the known right angle, which is 90 degrees, and 60 degrees, which is also known, which gives you 30 degrees. And if you know that the hypotenuse is 2x, so 30 equals 2x. So you divide 30 by 2 and you get 15. So BC, which is across from 30 degrees, equals 15. And then that means that you have to take x root 3, so AB equals 15 root 3. Or in other words, in example 2, find JK and HK in triangle JKH. Yeah. Well, the answers are JK equals 2 root 3 and HK equals 4 root 3. If you're wondering why that is, it's because, well, of course, JHK equals 30 degrees for the angle. And, well, x root 3 equals 6 because that's the side that is across from the 60-degree angle. So if x equals 6 over root 3, then you can't have a root, you can't have a root in the denominator. So you have to multiply by root 3 on both sides. So you have 6 root 3, or 6 over root 3 times root 3 over root 3. It equals 6 root 3, which equals 2 root 3. So 2 times 2 root 3 gives you 4 root 3, which is the hypotenuse. In other words,
in a triangle whose angles have the measures 45, 45, and 90, the lengths of the sides opposite these angles can be represented by x, x, and x root 2, respectively. This is also known as the 45, 45, 90 triangle theorem. So, for example, in this triangle we have here, it is a 45, 45, 90 degree triangle, which means it is a isosceles triangle. So 2 of the sides, or the legs, are congruent, which means also that the 2 measures are congruent too. So as you can see, this is the 90 degree or right angle, and so opposite from that would be x root 2. And since these are the same, they will have x across from them. MORP is a square. Find MP. So, do you want to know the answer? MP equals 19 root 2. In case you're wondering why, a diagonal divides a square into two 45, 45, 90 degree triangles. So, this would equal 45, and this would equal 45 degree angle. So in that case, since this is 19 and that's 19, MP would have to be 19 root 2, according to the 45, 45, 90 degree rules. In the triangle SVT, find ST and TV. In case you're stumped, let me show you the answer. ST equals 2 root 2 and TV also equals 2 root 2. So, since 4 is across from the right angle, it has to be equal to x root 2. So, x equals 4 over square root of root 2. So since you can't have a square root in the denominator, you have to multiply 4 and root 2 times root 2. So you have 4 root 2 over 4, which equals 2 root 2, since 4 and 4 cancel out. Or this.
Let's go find some right triangles! Yeah! Applying what you just learned, we're going to find some special right triangles. This is one of them. If where down there is 45 degrees, and right here is 45 degrees, and where the ground meets the wall is 90 degrees, and the height is 20, and the height would also be called one of the legs. So, how long is this banister? Do you give up? Well, the length of the hypotenuse, or this banister, would be 20 root 2. If this was 20, and you multiply it by root 2, you get 20 root 2. Action.
Look, another triangle. So if this is 30 degrees, and this one is 60 degrees, this would have to be 90 degrees, because it's where the straight rod meets the wall. So, if this, or the hypotenuse is 4, then how long is this rod? Confused? I'll help you. So, since this, or the hypotenuse is 4, this rod up here has to be 2 root 3. Because you divide 4 by 2, so you get 2, and you multiply by root 3.
And this is 4 would be 2 root 3. Are you taking a video of me?
Yeah, I accidentally pressed it.
Okay.
Let's go find... Okay. Do you see this right triangle? If you put a...
Okay, let's go again. Because I'm assuming it's still going. Okay. They're want to buy that house. Okay. Why is it a picture of us though? This is why we don't buy the house. Okay.
From flags to mailboxes, everything. In case you can't figure it out, I'll tell you why. So, okay, I don't know. Keep that.
Okay. We're so dorky.
Hi, Nellie.
Nellie, my belly.
Hi. Look at your cute puppy. Oh, puppy. Hi, puppy. You're gonna go in our credits. Yeah, you are.